I love clown because it's such a human art form. It's so close to people. It highlights what we have in common rather than what we have as differences. It makes you realize that it doesn't matter where you come from, everybody is pretty much the same. My name is Angelica Santander. I'm originally from Chile, but I have been living in Ireland since 2002. I studied acting in Chile, and when I came here I just kept on doing some technical theatre, and then I did a master in theatre studies. And when I finished that master, I found out that theatre was difficult for me because of the language barrier. So then, from a very miracle thing, I discovered clown, and it was a great thing for me because it allowed me to communicate without the use of language. So using my body and my expressions. So then I fell in love with the art form. I went to study with Sue Morrison, which is a great Canadian clown teacher. And so then I have been doing that since that time. I also had a theatre company called Kitten Ensemble. We produced 3 clown shows and 3 baby shows, but then my colleague went back to France, and then I stayed here and I started my solo career as a clown. And I also started working with Dublin Circus Project. I worked there since 2015, directing shows, and then I passed into the management part of the company. So I finished working with them, and now I am pursuing my own solo career as a clown. It's very scary but exciting, and I had the luck of being selected for the NEST program that was organized by ISACS in combination with Spraoi Festival. And I had a beautiful week in Waterford, and I got to stay in work in the Spraoi Studios, which is a fantastic space, and I'm very grateful for all the learning that I did in there. I love clown because it's such a human art form. It's so close to people. We are the same, and also I like the fact that we laugh at our own stupidity, and we can find these things in common. I liked it because it highlights what we have in common rather than what we have as differences. And then it makes you realize that it doesn't matter where you come from, everybody is pretty much the same. We have the same kind of anxieties or, ridiculous ideas. So it's nice to laugh at those things, because nothing is serious, nothing is that important not to laugh. And laughter puts us all in the same plane, and it's very democratic. My dream is to just continue working as a clown and produce clown shows, street clown shows. I think that street is the way to go now, because anybody can stand up and watch your show. And if you're good, they stay, and if you're not good, they go. And that is just a very immediate, compliment, immediate response to your work. And it's instant, it's in the street, it's happening now, and maybe it will never happen again. So every moment is precious, and I love that challenge. What I wanted to say to people, I think that it's just keep on working, especially for young artists that they're coming out and thinking, oh my God, when I'm gonna get paid, and it will come, everything will come, but you just have to make your art to grow. That's the most important thing. You have to grow as an artist, and the only way to do that is to work. The only way to do that is to talk to people and to say, what do you think of my work? And did you see my work? And just don't despair, keep on going, because eventually it's gonna happen. Nothing happens in one go. You need years of learning, because you're not ready at the beginning. You have to be ready. So don't despair, it will happen for you if you really, really want it. Let's not make space for cynicism, self-criticism. Just go for it and live your life how you would like to live it as an artist, because that is important, to have the freedom, to feel the freedom. If you don't have that, then you're going to be limited in what you're creating. You just have to go and give it to the audience, and then let the audience decide what is good, what they like, and respect that, because they are wise, they know. The audience knows better than you. In the bigger scope, I think that it's just important to be involved, to know what is happening in the world, and just to see that as artists and individuals, we should fight for everybody to have the same. I live in Ireland and Europe. I come from Chile. I know what it is to live in Chile, and I wish that everybody in the world had the opportunity to live as well as we live in here. With your basic needs solved, I think that it's important that we use globalization to sort these ideas, to sort these things. You know, it's not only for getting a pair of shoes that is coming from Japan. It also has to be used for the good of the human race.